Welcome, Yogi, to this class. This is a mindful self-care yoga. This is the type of class on the schedule designed to modify, to adapt, and continue introducing different styles of yoga, different length of yoga. And so today we're going to do a 20 minutes of gentle yoga on the floor. So for this class, you might need a strap, but it's completely optional. We're going to start grounding ourselves, usually seated position. So if you need a blanket cushion, please make sure to adjust. A moment here, let's take advantage of our 20 minutes and close your eyes. Give yourself a moment to arrive to your body and to your practice by observing with kindness and no judgment. How are you feeling right this moment in your physical body? Give yourself the opportunity to be open for that feedback from your body. And use that information to nourish your body throughout the practice. For this practice, the theme is less is more. I think we're all conditioned to thrive and to do our best, which is a good quality to have, but not sustainable over time. We need practices like mindfulness and yoga and meditation to help us balance the excess of doing. So give yourself here a moment to cultivate the less is more kind of attitude. And start by just kind of gently dropping the head to the right, stretching the left shoulder. And take note on all the spots in the body that you might feel tension, starting on the groins, the lower back, the shoulders. And use the breath to help you ground a sense of kindness and relaxation. In your next inhale, bring the head to center, opposite side, drop it to the left. Make sure your right shoulder feels heavy, pressing down towards the earth. And keep the shoulders right above the hips. We have the tendency to lean forward to naturally compensate that deep stretch around the neck. And bring the head to center. Gently open your eyes. We're going to side into the right, so extend your right arm. Reach your left arm up and allow yourself to kind of side in here. So you're using that bottom hand to gently press your body into the opposite direction of where you're trying to lean. So we're not collapsing. We're just maintaining that neutral spine so you can feel more the side rib stretch. One more breath. And then slowly come back to center and switch inside. Once again, the spine is right in the center, but you're just a gentle side bending, using opposite hands in different forces. Top hand reaching to the left, bottom hand pushing you to the right. Good, and then slowly come back to center. Good, a gentle twist to the right. Again, using your hands as a support to maintain the spine above the hips. Bring your head to the right and drop it to the right. Another stretch of the left side of the shoulder. Bring the head to center and then twist into the other side. Drop the head to the left. Feel that side stretch of the neck as you twist your spine. Try to do a gentle twist. Notice your tendency to always give 100% and see if you can do 50%. Feels good to do less. This is what the yoga is all about. Good, and then slowly come back to center. Good, we're gonna extend the arms out to the side. Let's do an eagle arm, crossing the right over the left. And just make sure your elbows are squeezing into each other. Make sure you're pressing forward, sinking the chest back. Breathe into the upper back, separation gently of your shoulder blades. And release, go straight into the other side, left arm on top of the left. And please allow yourself do any variation of these pose, hugging yourself. The idea is to upper back, relaxing the breath. Good, and then release your hands. We're gonna do seated cat-cow, so I like to place my hands on my knees. And we're gonna lean back as we close the chest, drop the head. As you inhale, come back up to center and then lean forward and bring the shoulder blades together, arch of the lower back, and you're opening the throat here. Good, and then exhale, round and push. Inhale, open in the heart. And I'm just gonna give you my side just in case it's not clear yet. We're gonna round and push. We're gonna open and arch. That's it, you got it. 2 more rounds like this. Let the movement feel nourishing on the whole spine, the shoulders and the hips. Good, and then come back to center. We're gonna do cow legs and cow arms, okay? And this is where the strap might be useful. If you're choosing the strap, take a moment to grab it. If you're choosing to stay seated a little taller, that's going to minimize tension on the legs. For cow legs, we're going to extend the legs in front of us. We're going to cross the right leg on top of the left, and we're going to stack the knees in here. Make sure your seat bones are grounding you here. And then you're going to reach your left arm up, cross it, and touch your upper back, and your right arm cross under. So here you can interlace the fingers or use the strap to press your palms in opposite direction. So your top hand is pulling you up and the bottom hand is pulling you down. If you're not using the strap and you're not able to grab your fingers, you can still press the palms into the back. I'll show you my back. So once again, you can interlace your fingers. You can just simply place your palm, or you can grab the strap where the top is grabbing the bottom, okay? However, whatever you choose for your arms, make sure your elbows are pressing back, right? We want the elbows to be pressing towards the back to open the front of the body. Good, and then slowly, if this is enough for you, stay here for just a couple breaths. Otherwise, we're gonna lean forward nice and slow. That's going to intensify everything. It's going to intensify the shoulder stretch, the legs and other hip stretch. So once again, allow yourself to maybe do 40% of usually efforts. Good, and then slowly come back up. Release the hands gently and slowly. And we're going to switch side. So extend your right, bend your left, stack your left knee. And remember, you can have a blanket if this space is a lot. You can just bring the bridge and close the gap with a blanket. We're not sitting on the external heel, right? So squeeze the inner thigh, right arm up, left arm behind. Just make sure you give yourself a moment there, and then leaning forward, couple breaths. Breathe in, breathe out. Squeeze the shoulder blades in. Good, and then slowly release here. Release the arms, release the legs, nice and slow, shake them out. It's coming to Baddha Konasana, heels together. And then sitting tall, shoulders above the hips, and letting the legs out to the side. Now engage a little bit your inner heels, pressing into each other. One more inhale here. Then as you exhale, forward fold, you can wrap your hands around your toes, your ankles, or maybe reaching the arms forward. Just see which one feels best for you. Just a couple breaths in here. One more inhale. And then as you exhale, come all the way up. Nice and slow. Close your knees. And let's go into Navasana, right? So pressing your chest towards the thighs, squeezing the inner thighs. You can hug your legs in here. Just make sure your legs are engaged. You're going to spread your toes. One more inhale. One, exhale, then release the feet down. And let's go straight into our backs. Take your time there to press into your belly. Press the feet into the ground, hands at your side, and press into that baby cobra, lifting the back. Ground yourself through the hips and the legs. One more inhale. And then release. Press your forearms and come into extreme. Shoulders right above the elbows, elbows as wide as the shoulders. Pressing the belly in. Good. Now from here, interlace your fingers, tuck your toes under, lift the knees, close the chest, round the upper back, and then use the strength of the forearms and your legs to lift the hips for a gentle planking. Breathing in, breathing out. One more inhale. As you exhale, drop the knees, nice and slow. Return into your sphinx. Very good. Lower the chest, walk the hands to the side to return into that baby cobra. And then exhale, release the chest down and press back to your knee. We're going to do our first child's pose. And keep your knees together. Reach forward. Keep the elbows off the floor. So a little gentle, active child's pose. Pressing the palms to push towards the back so the pelvis feels a little heavier on the heels. Breathing in. Breathing. Good. And then slowly from here, we're going to come into our back and we're going to do some gentle twists. Once again, we're going to hug the knees into our chest. Let the weight of the spine feel nice and supported on the floor. And gently rock side to side. And open your right arm out to the side and bend the elbow in cactus shape. And both knees are going to drop to the left. Bring your gaze to the right. Just a couple breaths here. Deep inhale, stretching all the side muscles around the spine, the shoulder, the lower back. Good, and then lift the knees back to center. Let's do that on the other side. Close your left arm. Open your left arm into that cactus shape. And then I meant to say close your right arm. Bring both knees to the right now. Just give yourself a moment here to bring your gaze to the left. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more inhale. As you exhale, bring the knees to center. Let's do a happy baby. So we're going to press the heels straight up. We're going to grab our big toes and we're going to separate the knees wide and bring the thighs a little closer to the floor as you kick the heels straight up. Gently rock side to side, keeping the lower back on the ground. Good, and then close your knees together. Let's do a 4-figure. So we're going to cross that right leg on top of that thigh to just do a pigeon on the back. Release that left foot down, soften it here. Flexing your right leg and your right foot. Beautiful, switching sides. Pigeon on the left, crossing that left ankle, the right thigh, squeezing that right thigh into the chest as you press your left thigh away from your chest. Good, and then release, kicking the legs straight up to the sky. And then both feet are going to be on the ground. Hip distance, walk them far enough to feel the heels as you extend the arms. We're going to lift the chest and bring the shoulder blades together so we're talking and a gentle arch of the lower back happens. Let's do a bridge pose. When you're ready, lifting the hips. You can interlace the fingers underneath, pressing a little higher through the inner thighs and engaging slightly your glutes to support the weight of your body and especially your hips. And then slowly release, bring the hips down, hug the knees into the chest. Bring your hands behind your thighs. Rock side to side. As you inhale, rock forward into the hips. As you exhale, rock back into the shoulders. One more like that. Rock forward. Exhale, rock back. And the last one, inhale, come all the way up and find your comfortable seated here. We're going to close our practice with a gentle grounding practice again. Close your eyes and observe the body, how it feels, a little bit perhaps more energized. Maybe your mind feels a little bit more relaxed. Your breath might be a little bit agitated, which is fine. Notice any temperature changes in the body. It's just gentle movements. Sometimes we don't have enough time and all we have is 20 minutes. This is a practice to bring mobility to the joints, the spine, a little bit of core. As long as you move the body every day a little bit, you are maintaining a very healthy, optimal well-being. So remember, it doesn't matter if it is a 60-minute practice, 90-minute practice, 5-minute practice. It's all about stepping on your day to create a space to know yourself. So bring your palms together or rest them on the chest. A gentle bow. Appreciate this moment. Gratitude for your precious body and breath. Thank you so much for creating space for your practice today. I hope this practice delivers everything you need to give you the energy or the center you need to embrace the rest of your day. I hope to see you very soon. Infinite gratitude.